Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
Thank you for being with us today for this, your Daily 180 Bible study. We're talking about the importance of truth. We're looking at James chapter 1, verses 18 through 25, and specifically in verse number 22 today, I want you to notice this. James says, "But be doers of the word and not hearers only," get this, "deceiving yourselves." There are a lot of folks who deceive themselves because they think that they can change the truth in some way and still be acceptable to God. The reality is, God's a perfect God. He knows what it is that we need to hear, and He knows what it is that He wants us to do. In the book of Galatians, beginning in chapter 1, verse number 6, there Paul talks about the fact that these Galatians had perverted the gospel. They thought it was acceptable to God, but they were completely wrong. Listen to what Paul says beginning at verse number 6. "I marvel that you are turning away so soon from Him who called you in the grace of Christ to a different gospel, which is not another, but there are some who trouble you and want to pervert the gospel of Christ." Now get this. "But even if we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel to you than what we have preached to you, let him be accursed. As we have said before, so now I say again, if anyone preaches any other gospel to you than what you have received, let him be accursed." Now, do you understand what Paul is saying? Paul is saying there is truth, absolute, attainable, objective, understandable truth, and that's all that we can go by. Now, I want you to think about something. This idea that's so prevalent in our society today, folks say, well, there's your way and there's my way, but there's not the way. Folks, that is erroneous. There is truth. And somebody says, well, there's no way that we could all know the truth and agree on the truth. There's different ideas. Listen, that's a slap in the face to Jesus, because Jesus said that we can know truth, John 8 and verse 32. But listen, verse 31, He says, if you abide in my word, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. We can know truth, clear, objective, understandable truth that can be obeyed, truth that when obeyed will please God. It is a thinking error to say that we can all believe something different and that it's pleasing to God. No. What we need to do is we need to study the truth and obey the truth. Join us again tomorrow for your Daily 180.